Good mythical morning. I want to put these glasses on for the video because I think it makes me a bit like studious looking. However, I think there's a glare. Is there not a glare for y'all? I don't really know. Mood glare? I look a damn mess. As I said in the previous video, when my skin is unhappy, I'm unhappy. And as you can tell, I'm unhappy. I'm unwell. However, it's okay because we have a fun, productive day planned. Here are some things on the agenda today. One, I need to refilm a sponsorship video. Then I need to work on some business emails for some future sponsorships, which are so exciting. Y'all will not know who's in my DMs. Like, low key, y'all better be hyped for me. And y'all better support and click the crap out of all this because these people are so kind for sponsoring me. And also they have amazing services slash products. So you're gonna want to tune in. After that, I need to start working on some drawings and touching things up. These are gonna go into my website and I'm gonna price them around like 150 each, 100 to 150 each. See how it goes. I've already had a couple like collectors, quote unquote, reach out about drawings or any paintings that I potentially have. So I'm definitely gonna send them out a catalog first. Then I'm gonna go to the Arts District in Los Angeles to tour a ceramic studio. I'm not gonna actually say which one it is because of privacy reasons and whatever. Not that like I'm a big YouTuber or anything, because like that's definitely not the case. I don't know. I just feel weird about it. After that, I'm going to try to run 10 miles. I'm just gonna go a really easy pace. I did a speed workout yesterday, which was fun but tiring. And then I'm gonna do the first layer of my painting in the painting studio. Hopefully I can get all that done. Will it all happen? I don't know. That is the plan. Let's get started. These are the drawings I have so far. This is one. Here's another. I personally love this one. It's very like disoriented. She's fun. She's fresh. Each one of these takes about an hour, which is kind of longer than you'd expect for something so small. This one's kind of fun too. And this is the last one. I think I want to do more of her. If you have the money, I would greatly appreciate the support. I just finished taking photos of the drawing and sent them to a collector. We'll see if Miss Thing buys it, but if not, I'm just gonna list it on my website. We're now gonna tour the ceramic studio and see what the vibrations are. Hopefully it's a good fit for me. If not, I'll just try to tour a different space. But it's a really good location. It's in the Arts District of LA, and hopefully there's parking around. So let's check it out. Also, look how crazy this like thing is. Well, oh my god. Okay, why is this camera quality actually sickening, babes? Watch me get there and it literally be closed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got the craziest text. Y'all will not know the context and will never know the context because I'm not about to talk about my love life ever again on this channel until I actually have a lot of good stories to tell. However, the text I just received is absolutely wild, kind of crazy, and no. The answer is no. But knowing me, the answer is yes. Anyways, we're gonna... Online, it says it opens at 11 and it's 10:30 right now. But the person I emailed to ask for a little tour said to come anytime between 10 and 5. And it's between 10 and 5. So if it's closed, I'll just grab a matcha. Matchas add up so quick because in LA, I'm not sure where y'all are in the world, but imagine paying $7 for a matcha. It's $7 for just the matcha. And then you have to add $1 for the oat milk. Girl, that's kind of crazy. Anyways, we're gonna go driving now. I just went to Zinc Cafe and Market because I really needed to pee and I didn't want to just go into like a restaurant and then not buy anything and then pee in it. And honestly, it's so bad. It's so bad, y'all. Next to Zinc, there was actually Blue Bottle, which has good matcha or good-ish matcha. But quite literally 2 days ago, I got rejected from working at that exact location. So I was like, babes, I cannot show my face there. Anyways, I didn't really want to record in the ceramic studio because it just felt a bit invasive. And it was a bit like, como se dice, preppy. That's definitely not the right word, but imagine going to boarding school, right? It felt bouge, a bit cold, very typical, like, It felt like vocal fry. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like the vocal fry you would get from someone in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Even though they are so clearly LGBTQ plus welcome, like gender neutral bathrooms, everything, love it. I don't know, the air was a bit too crisp for me. I like things a bit dirtier because then it feels like I can make mistakes, but there it felt like everything was so like quiet, prim and proper. Like if I took 2 steps backwards, bumped into a table and like shook it a little, I feel like I would literally get like slapped on the wrist. They were actually so sweet though. I'm just very dramatic about the spaces I entered. Also, they're kind of expensive. I mean, it makes sense because it's the arts district, but it's $180 a month, and then you have firing fees on top of that. And if I wanted to make one of my small ceramic tigers, it would cost me around 50 cents to glaze each one. And if I made 100, that's another $50. Like, babes, what's going on? Like, do I really want that vibration? I don't really know. Money is crazy. Now, there is another ceramic studio that I did inquire about and submit an application to that got back to me and said I could come. However, I didn't schedule a tour with them. And so I'm just going to email and see what happens. I'm going to say, hello, blank. Thank you so much for getting back to me. Is it possible to tour this space right now? Do I really want to do ceramics? I do. I really do. I think ceramics are so fun, and also I love making trinkets. Like, they're just so fun and special, and also I can make money off of it. Like, babes, y'all want yourself a small ceramic tiger. Like, I know y'all are just like rooting for me to get a ceramic studio so y'all can purchase another ceramic tiger because they all sold out. I sold 50 in like 5 minutes, which is actually absurd and will probably never happen again, but we're hoping it will. Because, babes, if I actually get this ceramic studio and lock it down, the series, the content, the promotional videos I will literally create will go so crazy. And that's another thing. I need a studio that will allow me to film in it. That just did not seem like the vibe there. It was a bit too, oh my god, dare I say too inclusive. It felt like I was walking pins and needles. But I need something dirtier, something a bit more grit, something where I could film and make mistakes and people won't get too bothered by it. Not something where like if I tripped and fell, everyone would like not laugh, but shame me. I'm being very, very dramatic. I just emailed the person at the ceramic studio. Is it crazy if I just like pulled up right now? I don't really know. We're back in the car. At this point, I'm a damn car vlogger, honestly. I just toured the second space and oh my god, I am vibing way more with this one. It's in downtown LA. The only issue is parking. I think it would be super difficult to park around here, and that's not an issue in the arts district because I could just find street parking. And here it's more metered, so if I'm trying to spend like a 4-hour day here, I'd have to just redo the meter if I even find one. The space and vibrations was so much nicer. I get larger shelf space. It's cheaper. The firing fees make sense and are priced in a way that makes sense, and also the community seems a bit more lax here. Not as sterile, but still clean. And I appreciate that. So maybe I'm entering my ceramics era, babe. Now I'm gonna go home, double check all my pricing to make sure that I'm getting the best deal and bang for my buck, while simultaneously looking at the prices of perhaps community college ceramic studios. So I'm actually in a spot where I can build larger scale potentially, where I can be with like younger people, question mark, have professor guidance, and maybe it's even cheaper than like $160 a month. But that's the update for now. I'm probably gonna go home, go on a little run, and just see what the haps are. I'm so hungry, but I just want to get my run over with. So that's what the plan is. I'm back home. I put on a little running fit, and I'm about to embark on this 10-mile journey. I'm going very slow, y'all. Very slow today. This run usually takes about an hour and a half, so I'm debating whether or not to put laundry in because I want to be the person that puts something in the wash, and then after 45 minutes it's done. It's like an hour until I can put it in the dryer, and then someone's just like waiting with their laundry. But I doubt anyone's doing their laundry like midday on like a Wednesday, so maybe I'll just put my laundry in anyways. Damn, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I did just eat a Nature Valley bar, which went everywhere. The crumbs literally flew at the damn package as soon as I cracked it open, which is literally crazy, and they need to fix that. At first, it was kind of cute, and it was like, haha, oh my god, like a crumb fell. I don't need an avalanche. Anyways, it was scrumdiddlyumptious. Do I do laundry? No. Okay, time to go running. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna take a shower, stretch a bit, and munch on something because I'm so hungry, babes. I'm starving. I am back in the studio. I am going to start out with a little charcoal layer of a composition that I worked out yesterday. And the good thing about working in charcoal at first is that if I want to, I can just erase it really easily. And I can always do like a wash on top with oil that will basically erase everything again, but it will leave a faint trace with the charcoal where I can go back into detail with a bit of a thicker oil paint mixture. I wanted to come into the studio around 3. It's like 4:30. Whoopsie daisy. I needed time to rot in my bed and just like chill out because that run was more difficult than I expected on my little body. Also, I know I keep talking about my skin. You probably like, girl, you look fine, whatever, chill out. And I said this in the last video, but if you have never dealt with issues with your skin, I am so beyond jealous of you, and we are two different people. If you've never stayed inside, cooped up in your bedroom because you did not want the outside world to see you, we are different. If you have looked at yourself in the mirror before going out and then stayed home, we are different. But I'm trying to embody my inner baddiness, and it gives me so much hope that Alex Earl and a couple other like TikTok girlies that I think are really pretty and sweet and kind used to have acne slash do have acne slash don't have perfect skin. It just calmed me down in a way that y'all would not understand. Anyways, let's get to work on this damn painting. I'm gonna do the first layer of oil paint with this vodka sauce. It has a bunch of old dirty paint inside, and the color is close enough to what I want the actual painting to be, so it should be a chill vibe, but I don't know, babes. Ugh, I really need to clean my brushes. I'm actually a mess. Right now, I'm making some like backsplash tiles as if it was in a bathroom. It's kind of difficult because again, I did not stretch this well. And so you can see like when I go like this, that the whole canvas kind of shakes, and that's just me tapping it. So imagine taking a brush and doing a large stroke. It definitely affects the painting. I am grateful, however, that this kind of canvas is a larger weight, which means it won't like break. I imagine there won't be a hole unless I push really hard because it is more durable, so that's nice to know. And as I'm painting all of this, I'm thinking about the next layers I have to do and how I'm gonna sand out or not sand out certain parts and how it will look when it does get sanded out. For example, I have these cartoon hands coming through, and usually the cartoon hands and whatever's inside of it is transparent. It kind of has just like a bit of a glaze layer over it. So when I actually go through and finish the tiles and add a lot more paint and weight to them, I'm gonna allow the bottom layers of the hand to seep through, so you still will see the impression of the tile, you just won't get the full effect of it. Also, I'm so dehydrated. I need water. I'm so thirsty. I thought I brought water, but I guess not. It is the next day, and I'm gonna head to Target right now to get some envelopes. I need to ship out some orders that I didn't do yesterday. Should have done that. Totally forgot. It slipped my little brain skull. However, the plan. I love lists on this channel. First, go to Target, get envelopes. Second, pack and ship out the orders. Third, go to my friends to see if they have some extra art supplies. They posted on the Instagram story that they're having like a moving out like free giveaway thing, and then they were like, oh my god, you should just come and get some of these oil paints slash oil thinners, you would love them. And I was like, oh my god, yes. So I'm gonna go pick those up, head straight to the artist studio, and then do the second slash third layers on this painting, see what I can get done by like dinner time, and then hopefully I can watch some Love Island and start cataloging some things for Sunday when I launch like a little art store sale, including some ceramic tigers, which y'all might want to cop, some drawings and watercolors, and they're going to be priced all over the place. So hopefully everyone can get something, but I will let y'all know the update. Time to bike my ass to Target. Yet again, I'm in the damn studio. Shout out to my friend Sola for giving me all these different art supplies. I want to do a little haul later, so we'll see if that happens. But it's just a bunch of paints, some paint thinner, medium, etc. Some really good stuff. Also, I'm always in this white shirt because I have like a 3-pack. Or maybe it's a 5-pack. And I just cycle through everything because I don't want to get my regular clothes dirty. So don't try to clock me for wearing the same clothes because I'm not, babe. Or maybe I am sometimes. I'm gonna go over this painting. We're trying to build up a bunch of different layers. Usually the body takes around 3 or 4. So I did the first one, probably do the second, just lay down a bunch of midtones. And then the third layer will be the highlights and the shadows. Fourth layer is final touch-ups. So it shouldn't look like too hot or too good right now, but we'll try to get there. Other things, I'm gonna start laying out the washes so you can actually see the silhouette of the cartoon character, and so I can just map things out. And the final thing I'm debating, babes, is whether or not I include the squares that encompass like the bathroom tiles, because I kind of like the diagonal vibe, but also it gives more bathroom tile if I express these kind of quadrants better. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. This better work out though, because babe, I gotta get into grad school. I gotta get into a grad program. Ugh, if I don't get into grad school, it's fine because I'll still be a baddie. Anyways, we're gonna get started now. Super fun, productive day. And I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it. Welcome to the moving vlog. Yes, I am moving out of my apartment that I've lived in for 2 different years. I don't know why they'd be the same year, but yes, 2 different years. And I have so much stuff in my car, as you can see, that needs to go into my art studio. And at this point, my art studio is literally a glorified storage unit, which is totally fine. It's fine. I just haven't made anything good in like 2 weeks there. I tried to make this painting and it turned out god awful. I kind of like it, but it turned out god awful and flopped on Instagram because the girlies were just not vibing with it, I guess. Not actually, I'm like literally joking. You may be able to tell from my throatsicle that I'm still a bit sick and under the weather. However, I am doing much better today. Yesterday was probably the worst day I've had. My migraine was insane. I could not breathe or look around properly, but I did get some like nose strips and it helped open up my airways a little bit to the point where the air was a bit too crisp. Honestly, like it hurt. Genuinely, it felt like cold air was just like going through my nostrils and it stung a little. I wasn't used to breathing properly. I haven't breathed properly probably since I was like born. Because fun fact, I just like have a deviated septum and probably need a nose job, but yeah. That is true though. Anyways, it's off to the races and we are going to the studio to literally wrap some shit up. My friend gave me a ton of different stretcher bars, and so I had to lug this whole box up. As for these 2 items, here are some packaging. There's also a ton of different art supplies in here, including some oil paints, hammers, etc. Also 3 entire rolls of canvas that just have my old paintings from art school. Both of my Humboldt wearable sculptures, so the cardboard puffer jacket and the collage one that I wore for the drag show. Yes, ma'am. I had to bring this painting up, which I haven't seen in literally a year, because I made this at Norfolk and then shipped it back to myself, but never took it out of the packaging for some reason until literally now. This extremely poorly stretched canvas. Look at how loose it is. That's kind of crazy, babes. These 2 paintings that I made almost a year ago to date, and babe, after all that, I'm sweating. I'm sweating too damn much. Hello party people. I look literally crazy right now because I have so many pimple patches on my damn forehead. I look like this Dragon Ball Z character. I forgot his name, but he has like the 6 little circles on his forehead. Let me look it up. Krillin. I look like damn near Krillin with my bald ass head and these 6 dots on my forehead. But it's fine. It's fine. We're getting over it. Okay, my skin's improving. I think I'm not as sick anymore. And we're low-key going up in life, even though my room looks like an absolute disaster because I'm trying to move out right now. First of all, let me just gather some thoughtsicles, okay? 1, I moved so many things into my art studio today and oh, it was a damn mess. I was sweating so much, but it's all worth it because if I had to do that tomorrow and everything else in my room, I would literally cry. And that's not even a joke. I would literally cry. And I also released my first episode of Breadcast, which is so fun and fresh. I'm so excited to keep going and interviewing more people, interviewing my art friends, seeing what their practices are like, and just showing you all a little insight to the people around me, because that should be so exciting. And also I'll finally have some new energy to bounce off of, so that it's no longer just you and me, you know, it's a party. We're in like a little polycule, you know? Kidding. That's actually triggering, okay? And I can't even explain why. Right now I'm finishing my application to this program in New York. I pretty much reviewed everything. I'm feeling somewhat confident in my portfolio, but you never know what happens. I went to the info session, I went to an office hours meeting, I was one-on-one with this person. I had previously applied to this residency that they held and was like a finalist but didn't get it. So I'm hoping that that's all a good sign for what's to come for this. This is basically like a mini school for the next like 9 months, like a little art intensive that for me will be online, but for other people it could be in person. In my brain, I'm like, do I actually want this? And the answer is yes. I need to. It's literally not like I'm doing anything else. So whenever I apply to something that I'm like actually hoping for, I feel like throwing up. Whenever someone asks me for pronouns on the applications, I just say any programs because I really don't gaff. Like, one, yeah, I don't care. But two, it's like I don't feel like I'm tied to any gender. I've already explained how I never resonated with man ever in my entire life. Like, when people are like, how you doing, man? I'm like, girl, me? No. But maybe. Okay, I'm gonna finish this application and then I will be back, y'all. Ugh. Oh my god, pray for me. All of this has to be packed up by tomorrow, and I might literally lose it. I might literally lose it. In other news, though, my friend Justin, who's an extremely talented designer, just sent me this print into the mail. I did pay for it, supporting the girlies. You know what the vibrations are. Absolutely genius. Oh my god, he's gonna do such big things. I'm so proud of him. But yeah, you can see his page here. And let me just do a really quick run through my portfolio in case y'all are wondering. This, yes. The contrast looks a bit higher on this camera, but trust, it's like way better on the actual slide itself. Oh, oh, okay. And that's the portfolio. It is Saturday, which means everything in this damn motherfucking room has to get out of here. And it is stressful. I don't think everything can fit in my car. Of course, luckily, I'm not taking the desk, the mattress, the monitor, the bed, this clothing hanger. But as for everything else, it needs to fit in my little car, and half of it's already full. So what does a girl do? Oh my god, I'm sweating. I feel like I've talked about sweat in this video like 10,000 times, but it's just been really hot for me. I know in some places it's like 110, 115 degrees right now in the US, but in LA it's a solid 90, which is still too much. It's about 20 degrees too much for my body to even handle. I literally will become like a minimalist after this and live out of a damn suitcase because I don't care about any of this shit. Like, I want to just throw this all away, except for like a few clothes. Oh my god.
I was mad because I have a lot of shoes.
You do have a lot of shoes. Right now, y'all are probably looking at my damn ass. But that's because I'm scraping all the paint off this floor so I can get my fucking security deposit back. Will.
Are you talking to yourself?
Oh, this is too this is why I do this alone. You're gonna have to say goodbye to the vlog later.
Bye, Alps.
Bye, Alps. Hello, everyone. I am back in my childhood bedroom at home in the Bay Area. After 24 straight hours of busting my little booty off with my roommates, we cleaned the entire apartment. My entire room was empty. We said goodbye. We wiped the literal walls down, scrubbing the counters, every crook and nanny. And then my roommate Luke is just double checking everything and then saying goodbye. That is the end of a damn era, y'all. I was in that apartment for 2 years with my roommates, Luke and Kai, who are absolutely amazing, and I could not have asked for a better experience, but moving out was so chaotic and hectic. It wasn't even just 24 hours, it was damn 3 days of me, first of all, throwing everything out of my apartment, then moving everything I wanted into an art studio, and then putting everything else in my damn car and driving it 5.5 hours up to the Bay Area to this childhood bedroom. Yes, ma'am. Also, if I sound stuffy, that's because I am. A girl is still sick, but that's okay because I just took like a zinc little tablet for cold and flu and some Tylenol. So hopefully I'll be feeling better. Hon, you want to say hi to my dog? Luti, come. I'm not sure if you can see her in this frame, but she's a big girl. She's definitely a big girl. This is my baby. It's actually really bad. Baby, don't do that. Oh my god, she gives me so many kisses, and by kisses I mean licks, and by licks I mean she's just like licking the salt off of me, which is kind of gross. Baby, you can chill. We're going to walk soon. But guess what, bitches? I booked my damn flights to New York. Yes, I did. That's because I had multiple mental breakdowns from multiple rejections in every single aspect of my life, okay? The pain that it sent me through, the pain I experienced just happened to shock my entire body, my entire system. It flooded my neural pathway base and just made my finger like press some airline tickets and some hostel tickets. So I just like happened to be going to New York. I'm so sorry. I like don't know what happened. It was a whole haze. I was possessed. So I'll be in New York for like 5 or 6 days, just checking out the art scene, walking alone with my matcha. Oh my god, baby, you're crazy. Chill out. She just loves me so much. Like, that's crazy. So that is the damn plan. And y'all be seeing a whole ass series on YouTube. Like, I can't even tell you or describe to you the amount of content I need to get out of this damn trip to make it worth it for me. Like, in my brain supposed to justify it. The content we're gonna push out from this damn trip is gonna be insane. With all being said, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like the video, like the video. If you have a fun comment, critique, or joke, just share a comment down below. And if you like me and my art, want to follow my journey as an artist in LA, you can subscribe. It's a fun time here, and I think it's the end of the video, y'all. That's the end of the video. Oh, such a good girl.